Welcome back to Brotherhood Reviews, the Titans episodes 1 through 3 discussion review. I'm your host, Rich, back here with my cousin Wayne.
How you guys doing out there, man?
All right. And let's start it off. And this is a banger. I'm not even gonna lie. Best first 3 episodes ever dropped at one time I've seen so far.
What a surprise, man. What a
Yeah.
surprise.
Um,
What a surprise.
So, in the beginning, first episode, it started off smooth, you know what I mean? We got the Titans together. We seen how they were working. They were, everybody was praising them in, I believe, San Francisco or wherever they were at. You know what I mean? They were loving it. They were living the life. They were the Titans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you have to say about the first episode?
It was cool. You see everybody doing their part, you know what I mean? And you can see, like, how everybody's powers are helping the team, you know what I mean? Or what everybody can do to help the team, you know what I mean? To elevate the team to, accomplish their goal and all that. I knew that we wouldn't see Raven. Probably, remember we both said probably won't see Raven until, like, episode 4 or 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
So I knew we wouldn't see Raven right away, but... You know what I mean? It was pretty cool. Just to see how it was working.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I was not expecting to see Raven at all. And we didn't, just so you guys don't think she did pop up. But she didn't pop up. That's the only upset for me because I love Raven. I love the person that plays her in this. I love her as a character. And I enjoyed it. What I really enjoyed about this was the fact that you really saw Beast Boy's fighting skill development, in his training really paying off, and him being able to turn half, you know what I mean, kind of turn into beast mode where he was running along the gate and kicked the dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just showed like, all right, he can half form, you know what I mean, get the strength or the speed he needs to do whatever moves to put that extra power behind a kick or a punch. And I like that because it just shows his growth and his determination to be a Titan. You know what I mean? Because this is like a life dream of his. You know what I mean? He's a fanboy, and that's what I love. That's staying true to his character. Is that like deep down, Beast Boy's a fanboy. You know what I mean? He just accidentally got these powers. You know what I mean? He was never expecting to get powers or blessed with powers. Have anything to add?
Yeah, I feel you on that, and it is kind of cool to see because even when they go down there and they're in Batman's the Batcave, and he's like, oh, and he has Superboy ask him like, can we see the bat suit, or can we see the Batmobile? And they go through that little thing, so you can tell, like, Beast Boy's just a fan.
Yeah, he wants to see it. Like, we're in the Batcave. Yeah. Like, where is the cool bat stuff?
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
Yeah, definitely.
And also, I said, remember I was telling you, they casted this show perfectly.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely casted this perfectly. They got a perfect Beast Boy, perfect Dick Grayson Robin, Jason Todd Robin / Red Hood.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. The way he plays that character, I just love it.
I have a question for you though, Rich. This is one of the points I had told you that I wanted to make. What happened to Deathstroke's daughter? Where is she at?
Oh, she went off. She said she's gonna be with her brother and work on. Cause she hit
Jericho.
Yeah. Jericho's in her head because of his powers. Like he can possess other people's bodies. So even though his body is dead, his
How dark
mind.
Is that? How dark is that for this kind of show?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Can possess other people's bodies. You know what I mean? And another thing is like you start to see the glimpses into the darkness of where they're going with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's something that I enjoy too. They're getting away from like the regular stuff, and they're starting to really get into some deep storyline. So
yeah, they definitely took the darker route on this, and that's what I like about it. like especially with like in the first episode we see Jason Todd calling Batman like, I found Joker, man, like, you know what I mean, I could get him like right now. And Batman, Bruce Wayne's like, nah, like, I'm on the flight back, I'll be there in the morning, we'll handle it tomorrow. And Jason's not with it, and he gets beat to death with a crowbar. You know what I mean? Whether or not, you know what I'm saying, that was really him getting beat to death, or, you know what I mean, because we still don't know how he got brought back to life. So anything's possible at this point. I do you think how do you think he got brought back to life?
I don't know, man. Like, I don't have an answer. Like, there's so many possibilities. Like, I just don't know. I'm confused. I'm confused at what's going on, but I'm intrigued, man. Like, they're doing a great job with this story.
Yeah.
They're doing a great job with this story. Like, we literally remember the other night we were trying to wait up until 3 o'clock in the morning until the episode got released. We didn't make it. We fell asleep. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is a very good show. This is the type of show that I would do something like that for. You know what I mean? So I'm very intrigued at where they're going with this, man. But Jason Todd is deranged right now, so I can only imagine what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Red Hood.
So when we watched episode 2 and the Red Hood appeared, and not knowing much because you don't read the comics, not knowing much about the comics, did you think it was him, other than the fact that I told you that was him?
Yeah. After we explain, could you explain when we were watching this, when I first started watching this, you explained to me who Jason Todd becomes, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like in the comics and stuff like that. So once that happened, I pretty much figured out, oh, okay, he's the Red Hood, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when we seen the preview for season 3, when we seen the preview of Joker beating him to death. So yeah, I pretty much figured that one out.
Now he was pretty much running stuff, and Dick and everybody first came back. Dick came back, and his interactions with Barbara and Bruce Wayne. How did you see that reaction when Barbara went off on Bruce Wayne, saying how he's just as...
I feel like she was bitter. She was bitter, right? Or is it just me? You don't think she was bitter?
Not really. Like, I could see where you're coming from because of the simple fact that, like...
Yeah, she got shot.
Yeah, but like
by the Joker.
But she said, like, that's her own fault.
Yeah, but she's still bitter.
But it wasn't she wasn't mad. She wasn't mad at the fact that she got shot or anything.
And she's also mad that he drove Dick away.
Yeah, but it's more of the fact that he keeps bringing kids onto this crusade of his.
That's true, but I think
she even said it. She said it to Dick. Like, he recruited Jason a week after you left.
That's true. That's true.
And then later on that night, Dick finds the list of names: Carrie Kelly, Draxton Chill, and Duke Thomas, who are all comic book Robins.
True. That's true. But there was bitterness in there too. There was.
Like, I'm not saying there was obviously a little bit of bitterness because, yeah, following behind this psychopath, she feels like her mindset back then, following behind this psychopath, got me shot. Granted, and like she said, you made this little boy put on a mask and make him feel that he is invincible.
True. That's true. Listen, Bruce Wayne, I've never said Bruce Wayne is innocent. You know what I mean? I've never said he's innocent. So, I mean, there's no excuse for it. You're 100% right. There's no excuse for it. But I just feel like she's also upset that he drove Dick away. You know what I mean? Because obviously they had a thing, you know what I mean? So
Oh yeah, they
I
had
feel
a
like there's a
thing.
lot of bitterness in that too.
They definitely had a thing. You know what I mean? You could tell just by the way she was acting, and by just how her demeanor around him.
Yep.
How she was like, yeah, I can't stand you, but yet I'm gonna help me, help you
Mm-hmm.
in any way I can. So, um, but that's also because she knows my son Dick Grayson gets shit done. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's baby Batman. He may not be as good as him. He may not be as ruthless as him, but he can get it done. Um, Also, I forgot to mention Timothy Drake in the beginning. The little half black, half Asian boy. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Um, Upset, almost got beat up by the cops because, he's a minority. But, you know what I'm saying? We out here pushing. We out here pushing. Uh, we'll see. I wonder what we're gonna see from him later on in the series. He's also a future Robin. Uh, See if they actually get him a suit before the last episode, because that's what they like to do. Um, any thoughts on the little kid? On Timothy Drake?
Um. Yeah, I definitely think they're gonna get him a suit. I definitely think so. It's probably gonna be on the last episode though. Like, cause like you're right. That's what they like to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, right, Nightwing.
Uh huh.
You know what I mean? Like that's what they like to do. But I think it'll be cool. You know what I mean? I just wonder like how Bruce Wayne's gonna like get him to become the new Robin. Like, is it gonna be Bruce Wayne to do it, or
No,
somehow is it gonna
he
be?
does it himself. He
Oh, he just takes it upon himself to do it.
Yeah. Well, at least if they go comic book wise, he Timothy Drake is the only person to ever discover who Batman's true identity of
Yeah, I
Batman
remember
and
you telling
Robin.
me. Yeah.
So, if they go by that, then he's going to figure out who Batman is and is gonna like go to Bruce Wayne and be like, "Yo, like I know you're Batman, blah blah blah," and then he becomes Robin like that. But like if they go a different route, I have no idea because especially with Batman being gone, which I think he's somewhere is where he's probably with Ra's al Ghul somewhere in my personal opinion. But if not, then he's definitely with the League of Assassins somewhere. So that's a no brainer because uh Barbara said that his jet was going somewheres and then it went off course and then they don't know where it went. So he's probably where Ra's al Ghul or with the League of Assassins. And if he's with them, then they might be bringing in Damian Wayne. If that's because that's the other Robin.
Yeah.
So I hope so, but we'll see what happens. And that also depends on how long they plan on, extending this and how much if this keeps gaining popularity, which
Yeah.
I hope so. Because with the way they're going with it, they can do anything. Especially, like I said, when they mentioned the other Robins, uh, Duke Johnson, Drax, and Carrie Kelly. Well, at least Duke Johnson and Drax are a part of the We Are Robin story, so they can expand on that if need be. But episode 1 and 2 is just a setup.
Yep. Yep.
It's just a setup.
Man, don't do this to me, Rich.
Let's talk.
Don't do this to
Let's
me,
talk
Rich.
about my man
Oh,
Hank.
man.
Let's talk about my man
Rich.
Hank.
Oh man, I knew you were gonna get here, Rich.
You know what I mean? I wanted to get all the easy stuff out the way. Because this is what the people want. This is what the people want. Hank, after Donna, Hank and Dawn, Dove, they split up. So Dove still wanted to rock the Dove mantle and fight crime with the family. Hank was being soft and he was in his field, so he became a little cop riding his bicycle. Um, you know what I mean? He just couldn't fight anymore without being with her. So he finds out that they're all in Gotham, and then he shows up. Finds out Jason's still alive, and it turns upside down for him from there. Because this is pretty much all of season, all of episode 3 is pretty much about Hank.
Yeah, well, you remember when he first found out Jason was alive? He's like, "Oh, if it's me and him, I'm gonna kill him if I have to." This is all, you know what I mean? Talking crazy.
Yeah, he was talking crazy. And, he wanted it. He wanted to smoke.
Yeah, and it's funny because everybody's like, "No, we're not gonna do it." And he gets a call from Jason. He's like, "Oh, Hank, you're the one that always can try to help me. I need to talk to you, man. I messed up bad." So now you already know what to set up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know what to set up.
Oh, but he was getting too cocky.
Yep. And that's what we said, right? What would make you think that you can beat up a Robin? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody that was trained by Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
What makes you, I don't understand.
Any Robin. I don't understand why anybody would even try and fight a Robin. Unless you're like a top tier supervillain.
Yeah.
Or a top tier superhero.
Yeah.
Like and this isn't even
Hawk?
And this isn't even the comic book version of Hulk that has the cosmic powers, so you know what I mean, you're just a dude in a suit.
Yeah,
it's a dude in a suit, bro, realistically. But you know what I mean, and he gave the best performance of the whole series of his whole time in the series. And it was just a great way. And I was actually talking to this about this to our other cousin. You know what I mean? When you drop 3 episodes like this, obviously there's somebody's gonna die in the first 3. And from me watching the whole watching it so many times, I always knew that if one of them were gonna die, it was gonna be Hank. Because I thought at first when Dove got thrown off the roof in season 1 that she was dead. It was over for her. But she made it through that. So I'm like, all right, so they want to keep her for some reason. So obviously she's killable, but she's not killable right now. So if anybody were to die, I knew it was going to be Hank. And Jason put on a performance of a lifetime. You know what I mean? And them two acting off each other at that moment where Jason was trying to seem scared, like he didn't know what was going on. He was acting irrationally, and he needed help. You know, Hank ate it up a little bit. You know what I mean? His little cockiness was like, all right, you know what? He's kind of come to his senses. I know he's crazy. He's probably going to snap, but he's still a kid. That's what Hank looked at him as. Like, he's still a kid. I'm going to knock him upside his head, and I'm going to bring him here, and we're going to sit him down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I wholeheartedly believe that's what Hank thought in his head. Which, you know what I mean, is understandable because Hank is a seasoned veteran at this point. But the problem was he let his guard down and let that overwhelm his judgment, especially trying to be cocky because he's trying to get Dove back and all that.
Sure.
Your thoughts about that?
Again, I just don't know what made him think he could beat up a Robin, no matter how old he is. You know what I mean? Like, he was trained by Bruce Wayne. You know what I mean? But he just thought, you know, that's... And, you know, shout out to J. Cole. You know, pride is the devil, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pride is the devil.
That's
when we're discussing that.
That's the essence of it right there.
You wanted to show off, show that you could still, you know what I mean, do what you thought you could do. And it backfired, you know? And it backfired.
Blew up right in your face.
I see what you did there.
Mhm.
I see what you did there. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah. Napped him up, put a bomb in his chest.
1 point for Rich.
Blew up in his face, man. No pun intended. Like, but for real.
It was just crazy. Like, you went in there and Jason just started making all these demands. Well, Red Hood. I'm gonna stop calling him Jason. I'm gonna call him Red Hood. Red Hood started making all these demands. Oh, get naked and then swim across this nasty, disgusting pool of water. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I was telling you when we were watching it. He just changed his whole demeanor of how
Break
he was
your
saying.
phone. Yeah, like, not right.
Yeah, like out of control. Now,
What do you think about like the Red Hood costume?
I like it.
I like it too.
I like it. It is fire. It is amazing. Like Comic-Con next year. That's me right there. Comic-Con next
I
year.
might start playing him in Injustice.
Yeah, you know, you gotta do it.
Yeah,
Um, but Superboy MVP, you know, they're having him do a lot of things he's capable, but people still gotta remember that he is not aware of his abilities. Like, he doesn't know like, he knows what he is because he was told what he is, but he doesn't grasp the concept of his capabilities yet. So once he grasp the concept of his capabilities, he's gonna be OP, guys.
Alright.
You know what I mean? Because that I feel it too, guys. I feel the timidness of Superboy when he should be like more aggressive with things, but you know what I mean. I like the way that they're playing out with his character and him and Beast Boy's relationship. I like their chemistry so far. So because of the simple fact that like I'm such a fan of Beast Boy and Cyborg's banter and Teen Titans, but like I like their mature aspect and the fact that like them two are like really smart and they really complement each other.
Yeah, I agree. It's really good.
You have anything to say about Superboy?
I feel like they're gonna build him up. They're gonna build him up to be really strong. Maybe we're gonna see it more at the end of this coming season, going into next season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you gotta think, man, these guys are looking really OP. You know what I mean? Raven, Superboy, you know, Robin's like, you know, the way he problem solves and you know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
Stuff like that. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's out of control, especially with Dick. If Dick can keep everybody together, and thanks for Hank co-signing, especially to Beast Boy, because Beast Boy, if he's like, pretty much Hank was like, if I die, like, don't think that like we gotta stay together. I died because I decided to leave. Like, leaving was the mistake. Like, not coming back, not being here with you guys. Being here with you guys was where I should have been this whole time. And that like, you know, that hits because it's like okay, like now we know, because you know Raven's obviously coming back, so that means that's gonna be more impactful for when she comes back because the full family's gonna be somewhat together now. And she's gonna have to figure out how to grieve with that and deal with the fact that she wasn't there to help Hank when Hank needed her. We gotta figure out what's going on with Donna. Yeah, but before we end this and talk about, you know, the preview for the next episode that we saw at the end of the episode, I just want to talk about Starfire and those visions she's been getting.
Yeah.
Like, What do you think that could be?
It's her sister messing with her, I think, man.
You think it's her sister messing with
Yeah.
her?
Yeah.
I think I was thinking that at first too, but also I was thinking that maybe something happened to her when she first came here that she's either suppressing, or like when she lost her memory in the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
that it's still like that part of her memory is still blocked, and the fact that her sister's here is like triggering those memories.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Because it seemed like something that happened to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That actually happened to her, but or she's seeing visions of something else, someone else.
Yep.
You know, but those are at least my two theories on that.
See, I don't know. I think you could be right. But I don't know. I really think it's her sister.
Like yeah, I definitely like could see it being her sister messing with her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you think you're gonna get away from me? Like, type of deal. And I can't wait to see how that plays out, because it seems like kind of like a different deal, like from the comics, because she was like, I believe, on the run from her planet or something like that, and now like it seems like her sister rules her planet. So like I want to really see like where they're gonna go with that, and how Robin and them, and Robin, how Nightwing and the gang are gonna help her with that, because I don't know if that's probably gonna be like the finale for this season, or they're gonna like, because I know the Red Hood thing's gonna end when Raven comes back. She's gonna put the end to that.
Yeah.
like like my girl is gonna come in and she's gonna throw up darkness and she's gonna slap him around a little bit, and we're gonna end this.
You don't think he's prepared for that, though?
I don't care if he's prepared for that. She just came from the mascara.
True.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man, that just reminded me of something really funny yesterday. That reminded me of something really
Is it
funny
something
yesterday.
appropriate? Like,
Yeah.
oh, okay,
yeah,
alright,
no,
that's it,
yeah.
alright.
One of our cousins, remember what he said yesterday about the mascara?
Oh, yeah, like, oh yeah, so she was training with her mother. Like, what are you talking about? Our boy, yeah, I don't know. He swears he be knowing. He don't be knowing. He don't be knowing. He don't be knowing. That's my son now.
It was funny though.
Yeah, he thought he met Azarath. He thought I was talking about Azarath. I was like, no. Mascara and Azarath are starts with two different letters. Homes with two different places. But
both
yeah,
looked at him like he's crazy.
Crazy.
What are you talking about?
like nuts. But yeah, that was it. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed.
Wait, whoa. We gotta
What?
finish talking about the explosion.
Oh, we didn't.
We didn't even cover the explosion.
Oh yeah, we only brushed upon it.
Yeah,
We only brushed
yeah,
upon it.
hold on,
Sorry
hold
about
on.
that, fellas and ladies and everybody.
Hold on. So, Jason puts this bomb on Hank, right? Sends him back to the Titans, right? So Superboy looks through the bomb and sees that it's not measured by a timer; it's measured by heartbeats. How many heartbeats he has left before his bomb goes off? So, Rich, you have any thoughts on that?
You know what I'm saying? It was Bat Tech. You know what I mean?
Batman's weapons.
Yeah, you know, they figured it out. You know, because they've been using Scarecrow as you know, a consultant. So Dick was talking to him about it. So he had the idea that like he was gonna be using his father's technique. You know, Bruce Wayne was a father to him. So they searched. They found the bomb in the schematics, and they had no, you know what I mean. They had a Superboy and a Chance.
Mm-hmm.
Red Hood gave him an option. You know, there's this armor chop, 50 million. Rob it. I'll let him go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You don't rob it, he blows up. So, Dick Grayson has Superboy whip up a detonate, not a detonator, deactivator. And he has less than 3 hours to do it.
And it has to be 0% failure rate.
Yep, in order for it to
in
order for it to go through. So Superboy doesn't really have faith in himself, but that's what I was saying before when, like, you know, got a shout out to him because he doesn't know it. He doesn't know what he's capable of. He was test tube baby, like you said. You know what I mean? But he gets it done. But Dove goes and robs and steals the gold, and Jason tricks her. Gives her a gun that's actually a detonator, and she pulls the trigger.
Yep, and right as Superboy's about to get to Hank with the detonator, with the
with the activator.
The activator, yep. So that's crazy, man. How that ended, man.
I ain't even gonna lie. They did an amazing job with Superboy standing in the middle of that explosion.
Yeah, that was good. That was good camera work.
My only problem is that I know he would be fine, but his clothes would be burned off.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? That's my only issue. Like, you know what I mean? Even in the cartoon, just because he is impervious does not mean that shirt that he pulled off the concession stand in the carnival is bulletproof. That does not make it bulletproof.
I understand, right? Make it realistic, make it all the way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want some bullet holes in shirts. I know it's not gonna pierce him, but it's definitely gonna pierce that cotton t-shirt. Polyester. I never knew polyester was bulletproof.
Bulletproof, it's flames.
You know? Well,
man, it's heartbreaking, man. R.I.P. to Hank, man.
Yeah, man.
What a guy. What casting though, Rich? Like, they picked the perfect person to play him. Perfect person.
Yeah, I think it was a great choice.
Also played in Blue Mountain State.
Yep.
Right? What was it?
Blue Mountain State. Yep. A few other things that
great job in that role, man.
You know, he's did an amazing job with that role. What he was given, that death scene, very impactful, and the things he said to the people he said before, you know, the things he said to Gar about, you know, how leaving was the mistake and not coming back. You know, not coming back wasn't a mistake. He's glad he came back. He should have never left.
Yep.
You know, when he called Dick and was telling him that like no matter what happens, he can't be the reason that they split up right now. Like, you have to make sure this family stays together. I don't want to be the downfall of the Titans. We worked too hard to grow this family. You know,
Dick didn't want to like choose one. He wanted to save both of them.
Exactly.
Red Hood and Hank, but you know, it didn't work out that way.
Exactly. You know,
I'm good, man. I just wanted to touch on that a little bit. After that, I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. All right. Well, you know, thank you guys for listening. Hope you guys are having a good day, time, or night, whenever time you're listening to this. If you like it, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy this. Anything else to add?
Thanks for listening, guys. Appreciate the support from my cousin, man. Richard doing a great job, man. Keep it up.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good night, guys.